these devices are designed specifically to match the signals that come in your environment, but these are all things that could be part of a bigger signal package that was used to maybe induce or to project into you some feeling or some idea that they wanted you to do or something like that. This would be a normal waveform, right? Very, very flat, nothing crazy going on. But then all of a sudden, at some point, then you get these enormous spikes come along, and you can't, these are not something you can create in your house by yourself. These are things that have to be created somehow outside of your house. And you're just reacting to these signals. And then when those signals happen is when this strange stuff starts happening to people, and say, well, that's something that was very specific and pointed, and it was actually the information transmitted had some intelligence behind it. For instance, there was a lot of instances that people would get into a trance or get into a catatonic state. They would feel themselves in the presence of, say, a Native American elder, like 100, 1,000 years old, and start writing down in a language they had no ability to write in the things that he was saying. And then when they wake up from this state, they would see this piece of paper with the writing on it, and they went to an interpreter, and they says, oh yeah, this is a story of something that happened to this person. That's not something nature can create. That's only something that some intelligence creates. What that intelligence is, then of course, if it was nature, it's a piece of cake, right? Then you can just chalk it off to, oh, that's just nature doing its thing. We can just live with it. But if it's not, if it's an intelligence thing you don't have control of, then it's a whole new ball game. Then you start getting scared, and you start not understanding you can't control it, right? When people can't control things, they get nervous.
There is the original MUPAS device that Jim Segala sent to me, and it's been set up here in my office, but I am packed up. You can hear my truck going out in the garage there, driving up to Mount Wilson Ranch, and we're going to set this up in the saloon to kick off that entire investigation.
There is a ranch in Nevada near Area 51 that was secretly researched by Bob Bigelow's original Skinwalker Ranch team of psychic spies. For decades, while simultaneously researching Skinwalker Ranch, the NIDS team was searching for the lost entrance into a giant cave system of ancient alien artifacts. An abandoned alien mining operation leading to a 500-foot underground pyramid hiding a UFO nicknamed the Mount Wilson Manta Ray. For thousands of years, indigenous people have known and protected its secrets. For decades, top-secret government teams, even before Ronald Reagan's Star Wars program, were scouring the ranch attempting to recover the metamaterials, biological material, and ancient unknown artifacts, and were stopped by an explosion of paranormal activity. Animal mutilations, alien abductions, poltergeist activity, moving orbs of light and shadow figures, strange glitches in time, and the ghost of a Native American shaman appearing alongside with 3 extraterrestrial beings who protect the land. Now, new leaked whistleblower evidence has confirmed the truth behind these local legends. New ancient artifacts are being discovered, and mysterious energy is transmitting from the meadow, and an undiscovered tunnel entrance has been found. Independent researchers, scientists, archaeologists, and Native American historians have joined me, Carl Crusher, to uncover the truth. We are on a mission to find the lost entrance into the underground and uncover the real mystery of Mount Wilson Ranch.
Look at that. Did Jeff repaint the sign? I know we rehung it last time I was here. I'm sure glad there's not a ton of snow on the ground right now, just patches. Well, there it is. Look at them pepper dogs. Look at these puppy dogs. Hi. Hi. How are you? Hello, puppies. Hello. Oh my goodness. Are you keeping them all?
Yeah.
Jeff, look at you. You got a whole squad going on. Look at you with your goon squad.
cool,
Oh
right?
my goodness. How cool. Oh my gosh. The ranch dogs. Hi, Odie. Hey, Odie, dude. Hi. Yes. So cute. You guys are so cute. Oh my goodness. Look how different you all look. Who in the world? What have you been up to, Odie? Goodness. You're crazy, dog. They're awesome. I can't wait to go hiking around with them. All right, everybody knows Odie, outdoor dog. And then we got Bigfoot. Bigfoot. Oh, what are you doing, Bigfoot? You're so cute. Okay, and then who we got over here?
Roddy.
Roddy. Looks like burnt marshmallow.
He's the inspector.
Roddy the inspector. Oh.
And then we have the crybaby.
Crybaby. Oh.
Total hound dog.
Yeah, I see that.
And then you have Night.
And Night.
With a K.
And Night is his sweetheart. Night's the shy one, huh? Yeah.
He's a little Yiddish.
Inspector's not. Inspector is on patrol.
I can't wait till we can have the whole squad around us.
Yes, dude. Like, it's gonna be so fun.
You know, we used to only having Odie at one direction. Now we're gonna have 4 directions,
All of
5
them.
directions.
Uncovering everything, yeah. It's like a
Need
whole
those Yetis out there, Bigfoots.
the Mount Wilson wolf pack.
Yeah.
There it is. We just did a whole hour-long live stream here in the saloon talking about setting up the MUPAS device. And we've got it set up. We're just logging into the website, figuring out the internet and all that now. But we're going to have all of this live streaming through the Patreon page and access to that through the Patreon page. And this is going to capture infrasound, gyro, all kinds of sensitive stuff, even
we move it
movement
back?
and everything. So yeah, so we're gonna move it over behind the saloon so people sitting here don't bump it. Because even the seismo, like bumping it like this on the counter, you're gonna pick up the vibrations. There we go. Oh yeah, okay. So basically, I think it's already set up. I just need to log into my account, and then we change the user login, and we should be getting the data. So let's check it. Jeff, we got it.
All right.
Look. So now we're here at the website, even though it's logged in at my name. We can come here to analysis. Oh wait, actually, here's what we need to do. We need to go to setup, change the device over to this one. See, now we can rename it and rechange the time over here and change the email, and we can even go in and fix the internet. We're just checking now. We've got the power still on. We're making sure that we have the MUPAS device still active. It's off now. You just killed it.
Oh, I did? I killed it?
That killed it.
All right, let me make sure there. That is on.
So here's what's cool.
Back bar.
Now it's on. Yeah, you got it now.
Okay.
That's it. So that's probably better for the cameras too anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna just shut the lights out for nighttime.
Yeah, so now we got this sensor, and that's cool because now if we have that experience tonight where any kind of episode or paranormal activity, anything occurs, we can catch the data. Especially if I'm sleeping clear over there in the shaman room across the driveway over there. That's literally the room right there with the porch light on through the window. If something happens to me and this device catches it, that's very strange because that's clear 50 yards or more across the driveway. And if this device catches it, that's interesting. That's like something flying over the property or through the whole area. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, let's get some data.
Let's check it tomorrow.
If you had some weird dreams, come running.
We'll find out, yeah. All right. We will find out if we got any data on the device tomorrow. Well, I don't know if anything happened to Jeff or Nick Nack, but I slept pretty good. I did wake up a couple of times in the night last night and looked over in this corner and I was like, man, is there anybody in here? Like, it felt weird. I did wake up and roll around and look around like 3 or 4 times, but
It wasn't like anything unique. I didn't have the big dropping sensation like sleep paralysis, like I'm falling through the bed. I just woke up and kind of paid attention to my body and my heartbeat and felt pretty normal. But we'll have to go over and check the sensor at the saloon, finish getting that all set up. It is working and we can track the data now, so we'll go check it. Technically, now that we have it set it up over there in the saloon, I could unplug it and bring it over here when I go to bed at night and put it in the room here. It is mobile and it runs on Wi-Fi, so we can move it anywhere around the ranch that we want. The plan is to ultimately have one in this room, one in the saloon, one maybe even up at Jeff's house, and then the Skywatch ones around the property, so we can triangulate anything coming and going and moving. Even if something goes into the saloon and then comes across here into the shaman room, we would be able to capture that data with these MUPAS devices. It's really cool. Jeff, you look like Mr. Scientist over there doing. If this was for History Channel, they'd be like, just point at the screen and
Do the experiences.
There you go. Right. Point at the screen and pretend like you're looking at the data.
MUPAS AI alert engine.
Yes. And then they would edit that in as B-roll, right? Yeah, we are we're logging in to check the data in the saloon, and we'll see. Go to analysis and then change the location up here to get off of Jim's device. Right now it's on Jim's house, so we'll click here, go down to 32, and now it should say, yeah, click on that. Oh, it's updating. Now it says, oh, it switched over, it says Carl's room. That's okay. Switch to the day view. And then we can just check all the different settings. It's a little bit slow. Right now, this is just the environment, like the weather shifting. So this is like it getting colder at night. So then go to microwave. Let's just check on that. We'll see if we got any spikes in the night. Okay, it's updating. Whoa. Whoa, 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 wow, wee wow. Go to gamma. So this is when it was off, and then this is when we turned it on, and it's spiked up. Check the gamma. We definitely got 2 spikes here in the gamma this morning, huge ones. So we'll have to check the security cameras too and see if we got any orbs or activity over there at those same times, so we can even see when those spikes happen and double check it.
How was your sleep last night?
I slept good, but I woke up a couple of times and definitely like looked in the corner. I was like, had a weird feeling, but then I just went right back to sleep. I didn't have any vibrating, none of that weird
I had a
pulsing.
full night of sleep last night without any wake ups in the middle of the night.
Felt
which
good.
is completely unusual.
Yeah, I hear you. I slept great. Yeah, look at that. These are the microwave levels at my house. Notice that most of the time they almost dip below the line. And then this is while it's unplugged and I'm traveling here. And then we set it up last night right after the live stream. And look at the level, ambient level of microwaves here. And look at how it's like goes low, high, low, high. Click the trend line.
Almost look at our level too, right there. It's pretty solid right across the board.
If you scroll down a little bit over here on the left,
Okay.
there's under overlays, there's an option that says show trend line. Click that one. And we'll see if this is a pulsating or a steady microwave signal. Look out, there's almost like a midline along here
Yeah,
too.
see that? Yeah, and then it goes off after the spike.
But that is a high level of ambient microwaves. This is like what Brent Stone was saying up here, that there's like, if you could hear it with your ears, it's like being at a Metallica concert.
Again, that would go attribute to, you can't tell if you could hear it or feel it.
Right. There it
'Cause
is.
it's just below.
Live tracking it. Okay, yeah, so this is my house. You just scrolled that back the day before. So this is like normal baseline, and this is like when I have an experience. Boom. This is probably when I did, what time of day was that? That's pretty interesting. If you hover your mouse pointer over that line, it'll tell you the day, the time. 4:30.
And what are you, Pacific?
That,
Mountain Standard?
yes, that's when that might have been when I did my meditation. That's interesting. But yeah, that's what microwaves should look like. And then when you go
To your week?
to look at the whole week, and we'll see what it looks like compared from my house to the saloon. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so this is my experience here. This is the baseline. This is when I disconnected it and was setting it up, moving it around. And this is Mount Wilson. Look at the difference from here to there. This is like a high peak here too. Wow. You're seeing now what it feels like. You're seeing visually,
Yeah,
right?
that's what it would feel like. It feel like a slight pressure on you almost.
Look at my house, and then my spikes when I have paranormal experiences barely touch the level, or not even close. And what's the baseline here at Mount Wilson on this side is just like
3,000, almost 24,000.
huge.
Yeah.
So you're like in a microwave energy field up here compared to normal. Huge microwave energy field. And we're going to capture the data live with scientists and physicists helping us figure out what's going on.
Tell me that wouldn't make sense with being told to medicate for exposure to something like this.
Yeah. Carl's house, Mount Wilson Ranch. Wow. There it is. That's the data. The modular unidentified phenomena alert system is actively tracking the data in the Mount Wilson Ranch Saloon and the Craw Creek Saloon. How cool. And we have come to the moment where I am going to 3D scan this entire building and saloon, and I'm going to try to film it from a couple of different camera angles. And as I'm doing that, we'll talk about the history and a lot of the interesting paranormal experiences and events that have occurred in this location and in this building, and why there is so much evidence that there's something buried under the ground out in the lower meadow, and why we have now scientific devices to try and catch the proof of that. It's really validating when we come up here with multiple different teams of people. Like we came up here with Brent Stone, Chris Bartell, Chris Lato, and our whole group of friends. We came up here and Brent found the exact same evidence here in the saloon, up at the archaeological house, in the shaman room, and then even down the road, we were able to pick up some of the signals, especially down in the lower meadow, this high amplified frequency that's pulsing like at a mid-range and then a high range, huge microwave activity. And now already on day one, overnight, we've got the evidence showing a huge difference between even just at my house and here in the saloon. If you could hear the sound in here with your ears, if it was audible, it would sound like you were at a rock concert. The microwave levels are so high in this, just even in this building. So what's causing it? Why does it seem to be fluctuating and pulsing? And why does it seem like when we try to communicate with it, it responds to us? Can you do that again?